When I became a mother, I didn't feel like it was all it was cracked up to be. And I think it's something important that we don't really talk about in motherhood. And I want to do a series on that to reaching out to mothers who might be having a difficult time and who might want some support, and to know that you're not alone in what you're thinking or how you're feeling. When I became pregnant, let's start there. When I became pregnant, I was told that I should have an easy pregnancy because I was very fit. I was a gymnastics coach. I had trained for years prior to that. I still trained. I exercised all the time. So I thought, oh, no problem. Pregnancy is going to be easy for me. And you know what? It wasn't. And it wasn't because I did anything different or that I did anything wrong. It's just that I'm a very tiny person. I'm only 4'10". My husband at the time was 6'1", and I ended up having very big babies. But with my first pregnancy, I was very sick for about 3 months where I threw up all the time in the morning. I could barely eat anything but soda crackers and, chicken broth, chicken noodle soup. So I lost a lot of weight at the beginning and did not feel well. And I took all my vitamins and went to the doctor. And, at the time, everything was okay, I guess. And then after about the 3 or 4 month mark, I was able to eat again. And then my baby got bigger and then I got huge. And about 5 or 6 months in, I started getting swelling. It was a little bit early for that to be happening. And a lot of that had to do with stress. That the coaching job I had at the time was very active. It was very stressful. I wasn't getting a lot of rest or sleep. And there was just a lot going on in my life. And at that time, I was probably the most emotionally unhealthy, not really able to handle myself or my emotions, extremely well or the way that I would have wanted to. And so my pregnancy was not very great, and it wasn't an experience that I enjoyed. I would actually, with a little bit of jealousy, look at other pregnant moms that looked so cute and just seemed, right? Because this is what my brain was telling me, seemed to be having an easier time. Well, I don't know if they were or not, right? I have no idea. But my labor was fine, but actually before my labor, I was actually really sick. I didn't have the regular contractions. I didn't have the I'd had swelling in my legs, I had pain, and I was, like, really sick to the point where I thought I was gonna vomit. That was when I was in labor, and I didn't even know. I didn't know, and my baby was gonna be 6 weeks early, and I just thought, "Oh, well, I guess I'm sick, I have the flu or something," and then my water broke in the middle of the night, so this was all unexpected. So not only did I not have an easy pregnancy, but my baby was early, and I didn't think that that was gonna happen, and my labor and delivery went well. She was born healthy, except she had apnea and her lungs were not fully developed. And my oldest daughter had to stay in the hospital for 3 weeks to make sure her lungs developed so that we could take her home and she didn't have any apnea where she stopped breathing or anything. And, that was difficult. Those were some unexpected things that happened to me when I was pregnant, that you go into it with the best of intentions and you do everything you can, trying to exercise, and I kind of became a little unhealthy at the time because I wasn't able to exercise as well as I could have. And then, there's just so many things going on. And you tell yourself, and other people do too, doctors, everyone tells you that, oh, you should be able to do everything that you did before. Well, I wish that someone could have said to me, it's okay to rest. It's okay not to do everything that you were doing before. It's okay to actually just listen to what your body's saying and not to everybody else outside of you. So, if you're one of those moms that had a difficult pregnancy, that was my first. I'll share all four of them. Um, yeah, if you have or if you've had preemie kids and you've had to leave them in the hospital, that was a tough time too. That'll be my next video. I'll talk about what it was like to have a preemie baby. So if you are having a tough time, it's not you. It's okay to be having a tough time. It's okay that it's not going the way you expected, but just know that there are people that understand and people want to support you. And I'm one of those people. So if you see this video, comment, you reach out to me. Okay?